bouncer. If you ever been in Discord, you know those bots that just message you that impersonate the admins or whatnot. It's not good. It can ruin people's day, and really, it's annoying. So I built a Discord bot to kick these imposters out called the bouncer. So how this video is going to go, I'm going to show you how it works, and then from there, going to go through all the code and tell you how you can set it up for yourself, or just use the hosting that I'm just going to provide. You can just literally bring it in through a link, but I know it's kind of sketchy to let some random bots in your server that can kick people. So I'm going to give you a link on how you can just do it instantly, and then if you don't trust me, you can just get the code and do it yourself. And then also I'm going to explain the code at the end of this. So we're going to start off with the basics. So this is the bouncer right here, this big old guy here. So you just type bouncer, it can tell you all the commands that you need to know. And what we're going to do is start by adding a user to it, adding an admin. Now this is my server here. I got two accounts logged into Discord, one on the browser and then one on the app. So I'm going to add myself to here. I probably already did add me, so it's going to remove me first, I think, and then I'm just going to add it again. So you just know you can remove people by just typing the same command again if they're already added in there. So there we go. I'm adding that right there, and now I'm going to go into the other account that I made. This account is called no other than Sneaky Sneaker Sin. Now in here, my account, I'm gonna change the display name to Justin, and because the avatar is the same, once I join the server that I added to myself here, it is going to let me in for a second. The bot's gonna do its thing, compare it, and it's just gonna kick me out. And now on the other screen right here, the bouncer is gonna let you know that you kick someone who's trying to impersonate you in the server, and it got kicked out. So let's say this is a different example, but it even works if the name isn't what the exact impersonation is at first. But let's say it's just I'm gonna join here, and I'm in the server now. There's the members here, just and Justin. Now what I'm gonna do is just change my name to Justin. I am Justin, so I'm not the imposter in this case, but this could be a scammer. You never know. So once it's there, it's gonna do its thing and just gonna kick you out. So that's basically how it works. And if you have any feature requests, you want to make this bouncer do more bouncing, just let me know. If you need any help, you can let me know. But so basically, to get to it, you can go to my profile and click the link here, and then there'll be a button here to tell you everything you need to know with an invite link. Or if you want to just use the code that I have and just run it on your own server and figure it out, might be a little bit harder, and it will definitely take more time to set it up yourself on your own server. But I'm going to go into that now in the actual code of how it works. So you both know just basically what code's running on the server that's hosted that you can invite to your server, and then the code that will be running when you host this yourself if you want to do it. So it's just one file. And what it does, what all this does, it creates a table. This is like a database with the users that you have in your server that you don't want to be impersonated. So it just uses the ID, creates that. This is Discord stuff to make it. And on ready, does that. On member join, on member update. It kicks it if scammer, and it gets the ID of your server and member ID. Like, you don't have to worry about this. This just makes it work on multiple servers, basically, because I'm hosting it for many servers. And the ID here is the ID of the user. So you can go there. That's one. This is like an event. So this happens whenever a member joins or updates their name. This code gets run, and then this here is the bounceradd command. It blocks the faker. So if the user is not an admin, nothing's going to happen. This only works if the user is an administrator. So all this stuff in here is going to see basically just adds it to the database in here, and then list blockers. This lists all of the users who are who are the being blocked by the bouncer, so you can't impersonate them. Um, and yeah, this is another command. I gotta change this code. I coded this too fast. I'm gonna fix this. This first time looking here. Then is admin. Any role permission is administrator there, and then this function right here, kick if scammer. This is the bulk of what is done, and this is what you'd probably care about the most, to see what happens, like what makes it so a user is kicked. So first off, you see whenever a user updates its name or joins, this code gets run right here. So first off, we get all of the user IDs that you want to that are like your admins, and then if you're the one who's changing your name, then it just returns, because you don't want to kick yourself or any of your admins. And then gets the actual server. Guild is like a name for server in the code. It gets the user that just did something, and then it gets the Discord user. So this user here is like the user in your actual server, and then this is the user in actual Discord. So you can see, like, sometimes there's different names and nicknames like per server. So this covers just both of those cases. And now for every single user in the list of admins on your server, it's going to just loop through each of them, and it will fetch the admin user from your guild, and then it will get the name, and it'll either get the nickname, and if the nickname's not a thing, then it'll just get the display name from there, and it will make it lowercase. And then if this Discord user's name, the one that is in your server that's not an administrator's name, is not equal to the admin name, and it's not equal, and the nickname is not equal to the admin name, meaning like this person like definitely isn't impersonating you, like the names aren't the same, we're just gonna continue on through looping, and this stuff below it isn't gonna get run. But let's say Justin is equal to Justin, so this is gonna keep going. So now it goes by to the admin avatar and the user avatar, and it checks it right here if the images are at least 80% similar, and you can change this if you would want to, but 80% is a pretty good buffer to know if someone is trying to impersonate you. We kick it, and then we send a message to you saying it's got sent, and then still working on the message here. I'm not too sure. I'm gonna make something make it say something fun. Call people out, be more like yourself, stop being a scammer or whatever. And then it breaks it because it kicks us, stops looping it. But that's when it gets kicked. So users, to get kicked, they need to have the same username and have the same exact image. And now this is like a database function. This gets all the users. This is like SQL, so it selects all users from the database where the server ID is equal to your server ID, and then gets the users in there and puts it in a list, and then this deletes it. So like when you toggle it, this deletes it from the database, and this checks to see if it exists, if the user ID exists from in the guild. And this right here, add user guild entry, this adds it into the database, so it would be visible when you would list all of the users that are in your database. And then this function here, thanks ChatGTP, makes it be so you can just check the similarities between two images. And then from here, bot.run, ID token. This is where you put the ID token. You can watch a YouTube video on how to get Discord bots up and running. It's really not that hard. It maybe takes 15 minutes to set that up, and then maybe another like 15 minutes to figure out how to host it. But yeah, that's about it. If you have any questions, you can just reach out and let me know. But yeah, that's about it. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.